Samsung Electronics posted record operating profits this year in the third quarter as it narrows its losses in semiconductors and holds a strong performance in the mobile sector. The trend is likely to continue into the year-end. Our Moon Hye-ryeon has the details.
South Korean tech giant Samsung Electronics finally surpassed the trillion Korean won mark for its operating profits for the first time this year, despite a sluggish time for the chip sector. On Tuesday, the company reported an operating profit of just under 2.5 trillion won for the third quarter of the year, which at the current rate is around $1.86 billion. While this is more than a 77% drop compared to the same period last year, it's a vast improvement compared to the previous quarters this year. In the first quarter, the firm recorded an operating profit of just over 640 billion Korean won, or $475 million, followed by 668.5 billion Korean won, or $496 million. Sales in the third quarter fell by over 12% on year. These latest figures were mainly attributed to high performance in the mobile and display sector and a lower than expected deficit in the company's semiconductor division. Samsung's DS division, which deals with chips, reported that they were $2.78 billion in the red in the third quarter, marking the third quarter in a row that it has recorded a deficit. However, owing to the rising average sales price of DRAM chips, the deficit was around $445 million lower than the previous quarter. The latest figures released by Statistics Korea on the same day show that semiconductor production in South Korea jumped by nearly 13% on month in September, showing that demand for chips is continuing to improve and the firm can expect to continue its recovery in the final quarter of the year. Meanwhile, Samsung's MX division, made up of mobile communications and consumer electronics, patched up the losses made in the chip sector, with its foldable smartphones Galaxy Z Flip 5 and Fold 5, as well as wearable devices showing continued popularity. The display division also reported a large jump in profits with its small to medium-sized panels. Moon Hye-ryeon, Arirang News.